All right, this is the 18 volt brushless Ridgid wet dry vac. They call it a wet dry vac. It's really not made to be used like a typical, wet dry vac. You know, if you drop some water, the kids come in, they got snow on their feet and there's water, very small amounts. You're not going to pick up pools of water with this. From what I came across, it's really not made for that. It's not very good at it. But all in all, it's a little bit of a enigma of a shop vac. The reason I say that is, as a dust buster with this nozzle taken off with the unit just like this, it is awesome. It's very powerful. It is, they say it's the strongest on the market on the box that you probably saw in the beginning of the video. It is. It's a very strong unit. Then again, nothing mind-blowing compared to the Makita. I'm going to kind of just show them side to side in a second why. Again, the Makita that's been out probably 6-7 years now, there's a reason why they haven't changed it. Because it's a perfect design, and in my mind, it's still the best one out there, even though this is brushless and all that. But then again, real nice unit, just as like a dust buster to do in your car. It's a little bit big for that, and it's very loud. I'll let you hear it. It's a lot louder than the Makita and the Milwaukee, but it does have a lot of power, so it's a give or take. Very easy. Here's the battery. Right here's the battery. Here's where you slide it in. Pretty simple. Clicks in. You saw in the beginning, you just open this up, and this gets you into the main compartment here. When you open this up, this is where your debris is going to be, whatever you sucked up. Pretty decent unit. It's pretty simple to use. This is the filter, and there's a pre-filter here. So this actually has 2 filters to it. This one you can kind of just wash and clean. It'll pretty much last forever. These are the replaceable ones you can get. Pretty good, pretty smart. Ridgid, you heard me talk about the shop vac, the 18 volt shop vac. Oh, sorry about that. The 18 volt shop vac by Ridgid is by far the most powerful, and it's probably my favorite. Do I like the design as much as the Milwaukee? No, but strictly as a shop vac, power-wise, it's the most powerful, no doubt, and I absolutely love it. This, again, if you're in a Ridgid platform, this might be, something worthwhile to get. It is, like I said, a very powerful shop vac, wet dry vac. But like I said, very simple to use. It has a cruise control. All you got to do is hit it once. And hit it again, and it shuts it off. So that's definitely a cool feature about this shop vac here. It kind of changes once you put the extended nozzle on, for your hardwood floors, your carpet, or whatever. As you see in the video, it gets clogged up very easily. I actually did a video of it sucking some stuff up before that one, and it got all clogged up. Now, I'm going to show you the reason why. Let me just grab this. Can you grab that? Okay, here's the Makita. Again, I think still the best on the market here. It's been around for a long time, and this is exactly what the 12 volt version looks like. And it really has the same suction. The only thing that's different is obviously the battery time. With the 12 volt Makita, it is only a 1.3 amp hour battery. I have it going with a 2.0, but it's not a Makita battery. It's one of those knockoffs. But let me just show you real quick here. All right. So the Makita also, as a vacuum on, hardwood floors, on carpets, it's absolutely the best, no doubt. And I'm going to show you kind of why here. If you look at this hole right here, this is very hard to get clogged because it's such a wide, big hole, and it has very good suction. if you look at the Ridgid here, you got a very small space. I mean, it's very... I mean, you saw the video, and I did a video before that video, and you know, it just clogs up so easily. And this is just, you know, some kid cereal, and then got clogged up in here. But that's, you know, I could show you some of the other features. When you use it like without this attachment, your you know, your floor, your carpet attachment, like this, it works very well also. And especially with this nozzle, it's very good. It's really just this nozzle right here that is really, really bad. It's really, I mean, I can't say how bad it is. But again, if you're in the platform and you're looking for, you know, a dustbuster type unit, this is definitely something to look into. It works great with just the nozzle on it without the floor attachment, you know, the hardwood floor attachment. If you want to put this crevice nozzle on, it works great. But, you know, for me and my family, we use this one a lot. So not being able to really use it on your floors, your carpets, you know, it's a pretty big downer for me. But, you know, if you're not going to use it for that reason and you kind of just want to use it as a dustbuster, it's definitely a very powerful unit. It's a little bit heavy, especially with the 5 amp hour battery. Definitely heavier than the Makita. Now, I'm only bringing the Makita up in this video because that's the one that I have. That's the one we use pretty much every day. And, you know, when I saw this, I was really excited to see how it would work. And, you know, it does have a lot of power with it being used like this. But again, you know, for what we need to use it for in our house, you know, we like these. They're real quick. You can, you know, they're small. You just hang it up in a closet. And what's great about this one, I am going to say, it does have a little nozzle. It does have a little nail hook right here. So you can hang it on your wall like that. So it really doesn't take up a lot of space. They did a lot of things right with this. But I just don't know kind of what they were thinking with this little system here. It's just very, very small. And, I mean, if you're just going to pick up small stuff, I'm sure you'll be fine. You know, you saw me in the video with like the sand and the cat litter. It did okay, but it seems to really lose power with this attachment on. I'm just going to show you a little size comparison to the Makita here. Now, it's definitely, you can notice a big difference in size, but this is just so much lighter. Again, it doesn't have the pre-filter and all that. And, you know, to kind of take the debris out of this one, the Ridgid. Now, this is strictly for the people who might be deciding on getting one. You know, if you're in the Ridgid platform, you're not going to get this Makita. But, you know, to take the stuff out of here, this is it. That's all you got to do, is open it up just like that. You know, not saying it's really hard with the Ridgid, but, you know, you got to take this out, then you got to, you know, then you got to take this part out to empty it out. Not that big of a deal, but I think the Makita's a better system that way also. But, as you see, pretty simple. But anyway, we put it through the test. I do like it. Now, I don't recommend it over the Makita, obviously. I was hoping to get the Milwaukee so I can kind of compare it against that. But if you're going to use it strictly as a dustbuster, I really recommend it. If you're going to use it, if you kind of plan on using this as, you know, your kitchen kind of, you know, quick fix vac, you know, the kids make a mess and, you know, kind of like how we use this one. A lot of people use it like that. You know, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Because, again, this attachment is just really bad. Hopefully they do an update on this. You know, they can kind of maybe fix this. This is the only bad thing really about this dustbuster here. Well, wet dry vac, whatever. It is loud and it is a little bit heavy. So, you know, take it from there. It's okay. I'm not going to say it's the best. I'm not going to say it's the worst. But any comments or questions, let me know. It is brushless. It does get pretty good runtime. Obviously has a brushless motor. That's going to give it an advantage over a lot of these, you know, portable wet dry vacs. that are out there, but you know, it's heavy, it's loud, and if you're going to use it on your floors, do not recommend it. All right, any comments or questions, let me know, and we'll catch you on the next one.